You got to say your name. Remember when at the beginning?
I raised my hand. You saw me. All right. Two phone calls. This game show's a car wash.
But you got to be pretty smart if you can feed your husband to tigers and no one catches on for 20 years. You know the tigers aren't talking. No, they stick together. But I bet every time Carol walks by, they give him one of these. Hey, thanks. That was delicious.
I got that ring there, Buffo.
I see it.
I played the piano for the Elks for years.
They must really enjoy your piano playing. You get any feedback on your piano playing with the Elks there?
Some of them love it. Some of them think I played God Bless America with a little too much spunk, but that's okay. That's okay.
You played God Bless America with too much spunk?
That's all right.
Okay.
You know, one man's meat, another man's spunk. What?
Yeah. It's a new phone system here. It's a brand new number. So I'm getting used to it. But by the end of the week, I'm going to be really good at picking up and talking on the phone. That's my goal. That's how low my bar is set for this week. Because after a month, I'm going a little nuts. I would say I'm going batshit crazy, but that would be a poor choice of words. Golita, I need to know if we're on the air. You told me you were going to tell me when we were on the air. Have you ever seen a movie or a TV show where they show you what's happening? There's always a guy going, "You're on. You're that guy." I'm just standing here staring into the camera like a lovesick moose. Just what? You point or you make some sort of effort to know. Then what I do is I turn on the charm. I turn on the magic. I don't want to spray the magic indiscriminately before we're on the air. So I'm waiting for you to know if we are in fact on the air. Which I hope we're not.
Big shot! Hey, it's time for the big shot game. With Buffo. Answer wrong and you'll get the blame. Play big shot. Hey, come on, play the big shot game. With Buffo. Answer wrong and you'll get the blame. Big shot!
Mm-hmm. That's what happens when you hire a parrot to do an ostrich's job. You know, we gave her a shot, but evidently they don't have live television production in the Amazon, and it's a little. It frustrates her. There's feathers all over the floor. She's molting from the stress, I think. That's what I just said. You're molting. You know what you should be doing is looking at the Facebook page to see if we're actually live. Yes. Now she tells me.
Big shot. Hey, it's time for the big shot game. With Buffo. Answer wrong and you'll get the blame. Play big shot. Hey, come on, play the big shot game. With Buffo. Answer wrong and you'll get the blame. Big shot.
Welcome to Big Shot, everybody. I'm Boffo the Bear, and yeah, it's 6:43. This was supposed to happen at 6 o'clock. Believe me, you don't want to know what happened. You just don't want to know. I'll just start this way. When we started, there were 3 of them. Now there's only 2. But what a set that we have for you today here on Big Shot, the internet's least timely game show. We have 2 fantastic women playing the program today. On top there, that's Cissy Jones, BAFTA-winning actress and voiceover person. Welcome to the program, Cissy.
Thanks, Boffo. Thanks for having me.
So that's what you do. You give voices to animated characters. That's a job.
It is a job. Yeah, animated characters. It's weird. I mean, who would actually do that for a job, right?
It seems. I mean, to me, it seems very juvenile. I mean, I don't want to be judgy, but I mean, if that's what you choose to do with your life, you know, gesint, as they say. Played characters that we may be familiar with.
Yeah, actually, right now on Disney, there's a show called Owl House, and I play Lilith, one of the villains. I'm also in a bunch of video games like Firewatch and Destiny 2 and Call of Duty and a bunch of other stuff, and I'm everywhere.
Yeah. I didn't know that Disney was doing animation.
I know. It's shocking, right?
Yeah.
You wouldn't know.
Well,
you wouldn't think it.
It's a joy to have you on the program. Thank you so much for coming by.
Thanks, Rick.
Underneath you, another media maven. That's Patti Vasquez from Chicago. Welcome to the program, Patti. How are you?
I'm wonderful. Thank you so much for having me, and a pleasure to meet Cissy.
Yes. Now tell us what do you do?
I'm. That's a really good question. I'm a stand-up comic, and I'm also a consultant for educators and medical professionals on how to communicate with families and students and patients.
Wow. That sounds very heavy, yet the stand-up comedy stuff, in theory, is supposed to be very funny. It's a very ebony and ivory existence you have. Does it ever cause trouble?
A little bit. People will usually in the hiring process, because there might be some material online that they aren't creative enough to think that maybe I'm not going to do that at their event. Yes.
Right. Right. Patti, we're hiring you. We're giving you thousands of dollars to do comedy at our corporate event. Now, here's a list of things we don't want you to say.
Yes.
Like that?
Pretty much. But there's look, I can do a 7:00 show on a Saturday, a church show. And I think you're familiar. You've ever been doing an 11:00 show at a comedy club? Anything goes. So I can do it all.
Yeah. Yeah. But they're definitely different flavors.
Yes.
Program. All right, well, it's a pleasure to have you with us today.
Thank you.
We were supposed to have a third party joining us today, but you know what? She was what's the word? She was bullying the other two ladies while we were getting ready to go on the program. This woman who lives in New York City, of course, they just you're on very thin ice today, Colita. So this woman lives in New York and was bullying these other two ladies. So we asked her politely just to leave the program, and she did.
I think she's under a lot of stress. There's a lot happening in New York.
Yeah, there is. The fact that there's nothing happening means there's a lot happening in New York. But you know what? There's a lot happening here because it's time to play Big Shot because we're on the clock. This is like NBA fourth quarter. You know how the game is played. It's question, answer, answer, question. Let's see, last week, here's one of our questions. Yes, okay, beautiful. Wonderful. What dog breed do most municipalities pick for police dogs? The answer would be German.
Patti! Oh, German Shepherd, sorry. I thought I was not being asked.
Then I give you the answer and you give me the appropriate question. And yes, that is the way to be recognized. You scream your name. You can do whatever else you want with your body, but scream your name, then I will recognize you. And once you are officially recognized by the furry chair, you can state your answer.
Wait, so I have to scream out Cissy? This is like
Yep.
my youth revisited and all the horrors of my youth.
Well, we can use a different name. You just have to scream a discreet name. What would you like to scream?
It's fine. Sissy's fine. But it's all coming at you.
Sissy's fine. It's a little longer than Cissy. Whatever you want to scream is fine with me as long as it's not Patti. All right, here we go. This is round one. We've got 7 questions. First part is worth 100. Second part is worth 200. And don't forget, we got a chance for people to go big shot tonight. If you can get the question and the answer and the question correct, you're a wise guy. But then if you can go double or nothing blind.
Oh my God. I'm so nervous.
I know.
So, question 1. Who is the founder of the Big Cat Rescue and sworn enemy of Joe Exotic?
Oh, Cissy.
Cissy.
Carol Baskin.
Correct. Here's your big shot answer. 31.
Patti.
What is the number of flavors at Baskin Robbins?
Correct.
Oh, I can't. I'm sorry.
She automatically gets dibs on the second half of the question, Pat.
I still knew the answer. I'm just saying.
That's good. You have half the points. I'll give you half the. Wait, that's not how.
No.
All right, Cissy, so you got 100 for the first part, 200 for the second part. I'm going to give you a chance at your first big shot answer for the night. This is double or nothing. You want to go for it?
Let's do it.
Okay, name 5 other than chocolate, vanilla, and strawberry Baskin Robbins flavors. I don't care about the color.
Daiquiri ice, mint chip, cookie dough, chocolate chip, and Jamocha almond fudge.
Jamocha almond fudge for the win.
Nice.
All right, Cissy, you have 600. Patti, you don't have anything, but don't worry.
Nothing.
Plenty of questions left. Here's question 2. Buzzers at the ready. What was Whitney Houston's breakout song from the film Bodyguard?
Cissy.
Patti.
Cissy.
I will always love you.
That is correct for 100 points.
I would like that to. I would like someone to be. Oh, you know what? If she has to sing next, I'm good.
I would think about that.
I don't want to follow Whitney. What a songbird she was. That was your answer. I will always love you. Here's your big shot answer. We're looking for the question. Cissy. Female sheep.
What is called a ewe?
Correct. What is called a ewe? 100 for the first part, 200 for the second part. You have got 900 points. Patti.
I would like an audio replay at some point. It was pretty close. And a P sound and a. Just saying. Go ahead.
I'm just listening. I'm not even watching. I'm listening.
Are you though? Are you though? Are you?
Yeah. Oh yes. All right. Here we go. Question 3. And you should know this, Patti. You've been in a lot of motels.
Nice. Thanks.
Motel 6. Motel 6, the highly rated discount hotelier's slogan, promises to what?
Sissy. We'll
Sissy.
keep the light on for you.
That is correct.
I thought that was Red Roof Inn. Are you sure?
That's Motel
It
6.
is Motel 6. How?
I auditioned it.
There's proof right there. Oh, Patti.
For a commercial, right?
Yeah, you don't have to audition to actually go to the hotel.
It's
Just
Tom
checking.
Bodette.
Right. I'll leave the light on for you. All right.
That's
Here's
great.
your big shot answer, Sissy. That old show with Wally and the Beav.
What is Leave It to Beaver?
Correct is the answer. Another 300 points. That's
Is it-
100
Is there a slaughter rule in this? Can we just?
Patti, we all believe in you. That's only the first 3 questions.
right.
First 3, there's 4 more questions. And if you run the table like her, you'll do very well. All you
Okay.
got to do is get one right so you have the option to give a big shot answer. We're all pulling for you.
We are. It's true.
Aw. It's a pity pull.
This 1975 Oscar-winning film featured Jack Nicholson and his arch nemesis, Nurse Ratched.
Patti.
Patti,
One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest.
correct for 100 points. 100 points for Patti. One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest is the right answer. Here's your big shot answer. We're looking for the question from Patti.
Interesting side note. My parents took me to see that when I was 4. Continue.
Age appropriate.
4-year-old movie.
I'm saying. Carry on.
What does a 4-year-old grok from watching?
Never, when someone comes at you with a pillow, you might want to get out of the way.
I mean,
Yeah.
that's a good life lesson.
Mm-hmm.
He is. Really. We should start screening little clips on Sesame Street to help the kids. All right. Here's your big shot answer. Patti. According to Andrew Lloyd Webber, how many singular sensations are there?
What is one?
Correct. Oh my God, Patti.
Singular sensation. I'm sorry, go ahead.
Exactly. 100 for the first part, 200 for the second part. Are you feeling it? Are you feeling it? Big shot question here, Patti. It's a chance for you to get some points.
Oh, I see what we're doing. Okay, go for it. Sure.
Okay. Singular sensations. I need you to sing the first 2 bars of that song as if you were on Broadway.
One singular sensation every step that she takes. Is that not? That's,
One more line.
nope.
I'll tell you what, I'm going to give you half. I'll give
Just for singing in public, I appreciate it. What was the next? Give me the next one.
300. You would have had 600. I'll give you 500. I'll give you 515.
Fair.
515 for Patti. She tried. You can't blame her.
I need to know. Go ahead.
100. Patty's at a generous 515. Here's your next question. President Bill Clinton was nearly impeached for not having sex with whom?
Sissy.
Patti.
I heard Cissy first.
Monica Lewinsky.
Correct. Here is your big shot answer. Ross's sister.
Who is Monica?
Correct for another 300 points for Cissy. We got 2 questions left. Patti, you've got 550. Cissy, you've got 1,500. Seemingly out of reach, but no. This next question is called the Great Equalizer. Whoever wins it doubles their point scores. Here we go. What classic Broadway musical features the rival gangs, Sharks and the Jets?
Patti.
Patti.
West Side Story.
Correct.
I feel like Cissy let me get that one. I feel like
I'm not a Broadway gal.
You're not- Here is your big shot answer. The piece your spouse don't want you to know about. Know what I mean? Must have a word from your previous answer in it.
what
Piece.
is
The-
West?
The
West-
piece. The piece your spouse don't want you to know about. Know what I mean?
Oh, what is side piece?
Correct. What is side piece? Patty, you double your money. I put you at 1,300. Sissy's at 1,500. We've got a barn burner going here. This is the final question of this round. Annie Leibovitz, famous John Lennon and Yoko Ono photo was on the cover of which magazine?
What is Patty? I'm sorry. Who got it? Because I said the wrong thing.
You did.
Okay. Rolling Stone.
Rolling Stone is correct for 100. Here's another part of your question. Here's the answer. What most of the buzz people at Coachella are doing?
What is getting stoned?
No, Sissy, you can steal it.
What is what was the question? What most of the people
Annie Leibovitz, famous, was on the cover of a magazine. The answer is Rolling Stone.
right, but what was your
What most of the buzzed people at Coachella are doing?
what is rolling in a bunch of sand? I don't know.
Half of that's correct. I'll give you one more shot.
Rolling on ecstasy?
Yes, correct. What is rolling? We would have also accepted. That gets you 300 and it gives you the lead in the first part of the program. Cissy, you've got 1,800. Patty, you've got 14. Well, I should probably do this one first. Another new sponsor on the show, Crazy Glue. Great glue. Never going to say anything bad about Crazy Glue or duct tape. You give me enough duct tape and Crazy Glue, and I could build an army that would rule the world. That's a fact. I was trying to get the top off this thing earlier, and a little of it spilled. It's crazy what it'll stick to. So maybe someone needs to make a product called Sane Glue. Now it's time to go to our lists game. These are two lists. You're going to each take turns naming one word off either of the lists. As soon as someone freezes up and can't deliver the next correct answer without repeating, the other person gets the point. Here are your choices. Sissy, you're in lead, so you get to pick. Pick one of these. Types of baby animals versus types of weapons.
Baby
Type
animals.
Surgeons versus parts of a chicken. Kinds of shoes versus kinds of booze. Or members of the Trump family versus nicknames for Satan.
I'm gonna go baby animals.
Baby
versus-
animals. All right, ladies, take turns naming one at a time, if you will, types of baby animals versus types of weapons. And Sissy, we'll start with you.
Kitten.
Puppy.
Cub. Are you supposed to be saying weapons? Or are you supposed
Yeah,
to be
I don't know what I'm supposed to. Yeah,
You can off of either list. Either of you
okay.
off of either list. Doesn't
Chick.
matter.
Chick.
Chick. Okay.
Bomb.
Bomb.
Grenade.
Grenade.
Sword.
Sword.
Uzi.
Uzi.
Sawed-off shotgun.
Glock.
IED.
Machete.
Spat.
Flamethrower.
Owlet.
Tommy gun.
Hatchling.
Wait a minute. Owlet? Like a moist owlet?
No, owl. The baby owl.
Is it?
Oh,
Maybe- Oh, all right. Well, then let play on. My fault. I thought you were making something up. Owlet is correct. We are hearing in the chat. You're getting the vote of confidence for Owlet. So, Patty, go back to you.
pipe bomb.
Right.
Nunchuck.
Chinese stars.
Mace.
Brass knuckles.
Shit.
Time.
Welp.
Time has been called. Well played, ladies. Patty, you get a hard-earned 5.
I just like that we immediately shifted to, I'm just going to throw weapons at you.
Yeah. It certainly seemed to be your wheelhouse, Patty. I don't know what that says, but
About those things I find about you online.
All right, Patty, you get to choose now. Types of surgeons versus parts of a chicken, kinds of shoes versus kinds of shoes, or members of the Trump family versus nicknames for Satan.
Booze.
Okay, ladies, take turns naming off either lists. Kinds of shoes versus kinds of booze. Patty, you begin.
Whiskey.
Gin.
Vodka.
Bourbon.
Tequila.
Scotch.
Beer.
Wine.
Uzi. Uzo. Oops.
Oh!
Wrong list.
Wrong.
You don't want to put an Uzi in your mouth. That is for sure.
Sake.
What was that?
Sake.
Go ahead, Cissy.
Sake.
Ooh.
Oh, no, you won. That's it. She said.
Oh, I won?
I screwed up. Yes.
Oh,
yeah,
damn.
As far as I know, it is shoe or a boot. Although, you know what? An Uzi
Platform.
stylish name for a shoe. All right. That was 500 for you, Cissy. Cissy, it's your choice again. This is the last puzzle, and you have a choice between types of surgeons versus parts of a chicken, or members of the Trump family versus names for Satan.
We have to go with names for Satan.
All right. Ladies, take turns naming for me, if you will, members of the Trump family or nicknames for Satan. Cissy, you begin.
Beelzebub.
Oh, man. Satan. Devil.
The dark one.
Jared.
Eric.
Ivanka.
Tiffany.
Dark Lord.
Melania.
Donald.
His hellishness. I don't know.
I'm sorry. On the backs of her Uzi and nicknames for Satan, wins the game by 115.
Wow.
Congratulations, Patty.
Nice. What does she win?
She wins I could show you if we were in our old studio. We're in the new studio. She wins a $25 gift card to Scandi Candy. It's candy from Scandinavia. And all the White Claw, where is it?
Ooh.
Oh, damn.
White Claw you can drink in a week.
Nice.
Now I'm mad.
The whole weekend. As much as you can drink, we'll cover it.
Excellent. I appreciate that. I would love to tip one back with Cissy.
Yes.
Cissy Jones and Patti Vasquez, thanks so much for playing Big Shot. It was tight. You guys may have to come back for the Battle of the Champions later in the season. That was a hard-fought battle.
Would love to. Yep.
All right, ladies, thank you very much. And thank you, folks, for watching. This has been a fun week on The Boffo Show. If you haven't already, subscribe to us on the YouTube channel. And you can watch our program live every day at 6 p.m. Pacific. Give or take a few minutes. Facebook. So until next time, I'm Boffo the Bear, and you gotta love me.